I was invited to visit the headquarters of Towflexx, makers of aircraft tugs.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen, Captain Joy. Welcome to Towflexx.
Welcome to Towflexx.
Well, very happy that I made it here. I was hoping that you were the ones who were going to visit me first.
Yeah, you beat us to the trip.
Get you to it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to coming to the Philippines and meeting your guys as well.
I hope it will be soon.
Yes, hopefully will. Yeah. So, let's go.
I was welcomed by Phil and Florian of Towflexx, who promised me a day of looking into German design and engineering. Towflexx was started by a father and son team, Hans and Axel Schickling, who are both pilots with a knack for inventing. Phil clued me in on their wide product range and expanding clientele. But how did Towflexx begin? I was surprised to learn that the answer was in this very room.
Yeah, so Axel's father filed a patent for height adjustable tables like 25 years ago.
Okay.
And the business never stops. So
It still continues up.
it still continues. We have it still here on site. And
So this table goes up and down?
it's height adjustable.
Oh.
So all you need to do is to push this little panel.
Oh, the
and you
whole
can-
table goes up.
The whole table goes up.
The cookies become closer to me. Okay.
Or if you prefer a specific height, you can
Yes.
save it for your liking.
It seems that the Schickling's response to any problem is to build something to address it.
Hans, the senior boss of this company, the father of the recent CEO, Axel, he was struggling to get his own aircraft out of the hangar.
Okay.
Due to the former business he used the electronic motors to build an aid for himself to get his aircraft out of the hangar. So, and that was basically the first Towflexx ever built. And the word spread very, very quickly across the airfield. He had based his aircraft, and
Yes.
from that airport to airport to airport across Germany.
Wow, even up to the Philippines.
Even there.
Yes.
Aircraft tugs are indispensable for any owner. It lessens the number of people needed to move an aircraft, and it allows you to save on fuel when repositioning or taking it into the gas station. Towflexx has different products depending on aircraft size. We have been using the TF5 in the hangar, which has allowed us to move the aircraft safely and maximize the hangar space. What's great about the bigger electric tow-barless tugs is that they are remote controlled and have a patented 360-degree turntable that ensures safety, especially when turning the nose wheel. With no hydraulics, it is also easier to maintain.
You know, I really appreciate that in the hangar we're able to fit in so many more airplanes than if we just use a regular tow tug.
Yeah, we hear that from FBOs,
Yeah.
from hangar operators, but also from MRO facilities.
Right.
So when they have aircraft in for maintenance, if they can work on 2 or 3 more aircraft
Exactly.
at the same time, that automatically is more revenue for them.
You're still constantly trying to develop.
Yeah. So to really be ahead of competition, to be the best on the market, we constantly work on new accessories, new systems to support the operation.
What other products are you coming up with? I wanted a jack badly before. Are you doing the jack now?
Yeah, so we are testing electronic jacks right now. We have a set in the US that's being tested for aircraft such like Falcon.
Wow.
So
okay.
that will be the first weight class we are starting with.
So it's quite big. It's quite tall.
It's quite big. It has
Yes.
a capacity of 30 ton each.
And everything will be electronic.
Everything will
I
be-
can lift up
everything-
the plane myself.
Absolutely. So the difference to common jacks right
Three
now
people.
is you don't need 3 people anymore because the 3 jacks are linked.
Huh. Interesting. You have so much parts, so much things going on. What else does Axel have in mind? I see him wandering around thinking. What other things did he have in mind?
So first of all, you need to know Axel is always walking with a notebook. So all the time you will see him with a notebook and a pen, and he has ideas like all the time. Scribbling, taking notes. He has a lot of ideas that we need to get on the road to execute. Short notice, we're working on a new tug that is even bigger than this one, that will be able to handle aircraft up to 150 tons.
737s?
Absolutely, yes. Even bigger aircraft.
Wow.
So that brings us to a whole new stage, opens the market more for us.
From catering to a personal need, Towflexx has expanded their business in the US, catering to both military and civilian aviation. After learning about their current and future projects, Phil and Florian wanted to take me for a quick trip to the other side of town. This is Schickling Mechanical Engineering, specialist in metal components manufacturing. It is owned by Herman Schickling, Axel's uncle, who has run the company for over 30 years. It was a very impressive facility. A 27,000 square meter production area and state-of-the-art facilities. This is where the components and assembly of Towflexx products are done. A lot of top German companies also enlist their expertise to bring their designs to life.
So they just give the drawing and then you implement it with the machine.
Most of the time they get involved into all the development process. They get the idea, they get the requirements, and from there they help to get the final design and to make the drawings ready to be produced.
It was really a family affair. And it's great to see how they are helping each other out in making both of their businesses productive. The factory also had a good working atmosphere. And even if the company has grown, Herman enjoys walking around and talking to all the employees. It was a great visit, learning so many new things from the enterprising and creative people behind Towflexx. Just before I left, I discovered they had also developed another innovation: solar-powered car charging ports.
Yeah, so we started the solar business 2 years ago, and it's just gone strength and strength. So the demand is very, very high.
Very interesting. And you were saying that now you have a solar farm right here.
We have solar farms, so we have a complete solar farm, and underneath we have the agricultural farm. So not only will we benefit from the solar, underneath the solar panels we have an agricultural with plants underneath, so it's feeding the plants, it's also with energy. So yeah, it does both.
Well, it's amazing how this car is purely electric.
Yeah.
You know, we've driven it all the way from Paris, and it's just wait a minute, we just have to charge.
Yeah.
Have a coffee and a snack, and there we go again. And with the prices of fuel,
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's just fantastic to have an electric car.
And it's a stunning auto as well. It's a really nice car.
Was training hard in the Autobahn, but I could still make 170, 160.
Not too bad.
No problem.
It's one of the benefits of the German Autobahn.
With the car given a top-up by solar power, I was ready to continue the rest of my exploration.